Welcome back to the channel. Today we are making aloe vera gel, and I'm going to show you two ways how to make it. Make sure that you've washed the aloe vera leaf, and now what we're going to do is remove the thorns on each side of the aloe vera leaf. We're just going to carefully remove the base of each of the aloe vera leaves here. I'm cutting the aloe vera leaves in pieces to allow me to easily remove the skin. Now we have to remove the yellow latex because the latex will cause itchiness and irritation if it's not removed. And the way we remove this yellow latex, or the poison of the aloe vera leaf, is to soak the aloe vera leaf in water. You want to soak the aloe vera leaf in water for about an hour, or what you can do is add water and then empty out the water and then add more water. So you're essentially submerging the aloe vera pieces in water, and then as the water becomes yellow, that's the latex or the poison that is being removed, you can then pour that out and put a fresh cup of water in the aloe. Okay, so our first ingredient is going to be vegetable glycerin, and we want to weigh out 9 grams of vegetable glycerin. Vegetable glycerin is a humectant, and it's very conditioning for your hair and moisturizing. The second ingredient is the xanthan gum. I'm using the clear cosmetic kind. You don't necessarily have to use the clear kind, but this is what I have on hand. And now what you want to do is create a slurry and mix or combine the xanthan gum with your vegetable glycerin. So you want to just mix this up until the xanthan gum is dissolved into the vegetable glycerin. And here we are going to add our Guar 221. This is a broad spectrum preservative. This will allow you to keep your aloe mixture out at room temperature. Okay, so now we're taking our clean aloe leaves and we are mixing this up. We're blending this up into a liquid. You don't have to add any extra water for this step. So now we'd like to strain the aloe vera liquid because it does contain these fibers. And so I have a high-powered blender. This is why the aloe looks white here, because it pretty much made like a froth. So we can let the bubbles sort of settle. It was just air that was produced with the blending. So now we are going to weigh out 88.4 grams of the aloe vera gel. And to the aloe, we are adding our vegetable glycerin xanthan gum mix. And so this essentially is going to thicken the aloe vera gel. Similar to the aloe that you see in stores, the texture is a bit more viscous, or it's a bit more thick. And so you want to keep stirring and whisking this up. I whisk this for about 5 minutes and see the texture is starting to thicken up. And now to the thickened aloe vera gel, we are adding our 1.10 grams of our preservative. And so just continue to mix and incorporate the preservative into your gel. And now we are going to cover with a piece of foil and we are going to let sit for about an hour and a half. And after we've let sit, we can see that the gel has thickened even more. And so I'm just placing this in a clean, sterilized jar. The mixture is very conditioning on my hand, and I'm just looking at the texture. It's a very light but thick texture, and this is great for applying to your hair. So this is the second way how to make aloe vera gel. So I just added about half a cup of distilled water into our strained aloe vera gel. And now I'm just weighing this out. I'm gonna weigh this to 88.4 grams. Here we are going to weigh out 9 grams of our vegetable glycerin. Okay, so this step is a little bit different. So now we're going to add guar gum. We're going to add 1.5 grams of guar gum into a little beaker. And guar gum is naturally occurring. It is made from the seeds of the guar bean. And so similar to the first mix, we are adding the guar gum powder to our vegetable glycerin and creating a slurry. So if you don't do this step, you're going to get a lot of clumps when you combine this into the aloe. So now that we've got our slurry, we're just combining this slurry into the aloe vera gel. So when you combine the guar gum powder with the vegetable glycerin, it prevents those clumps and it can easily dissolve into your aloe vera gel. And it's so cool because you can actually see this mix thicken up before your eyes. You see now it is thickening up rather nicely. And I'm just making sure everything is fully incorporated. So this is about 5 minutes of me mixing the guar gum powder. And I let this sit for about 30 minutes to an hour. And now we are just placing the gel into a sterilized jar. So I did not add a preservative to this particular mix, but you definitely are welcome to do that. You can add 1.10 grams of the GeoGuard 221 to this mix and then fully incorporate it, and you will have a gel that will last you for months. And so now I'm just placing a little bit on my wrist, and it feels very moisturizing, very conditioning. Guar gum is actually very conditioning to our hair. And so I'm just placing a little bit of the mix. You don't have to put a lot. I'm just placing a little bit of the mix. On my bang, it was feeling a little dry. And so I'm just incorporating this homemade aloe vera gel that we just made into my hair. If you have learned anything new, if you've enjoyed the video, please do not forget to subscribe. Please also like, share, and comment. What is it that you all would like to see? What other videos would you like to see from my channel? Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.